So the question is, if a senator cannot hold office because there's a case against him, and he is suspended from office because there's a plunder case against him, can he vote in the, let's talk about that vote.
The Senate leadership. The Senate
the
leadership.
change of leadership first. Can he vote? Will he be counted in determining the quorum? Is a quorum based on 24 senators or is now 23 minus Jinggoy Estrada? If
Minus
you are
pa ba to?
suspended
Minus
from
Bato
office, saka na si Bato, differentiation. If you are suspended from office, that means you cannot exercise the functions and powers of that office. And one of the function and power is to vote, to attend the session. You cannot exercise that. You are suspended from office. Now, also, under the first rule in the Trillanes versus Pimentel ruling, while in preventive detention, you cannot hold office. So, under these two rules, Jinggoy cannot hold office, cannot exercise the functions and powers of his office. So will you count Jinggoy in determining the majority of the Senate? Because in the change of leadership, lower leadership outside of the Senate President, it just says, the Constitution just says majority of the Senate. But in the rules of the Senate, it says majority of all the members of the Senate. Let's tackle first the majority of the Senate. My position is you cannot include Jinggoy because he has been suspended. He cannot exercise the right to vote in any proceeding in the Senate, and he cannot hold public office under the Trillanes doctrine. Now, so he cannot be counted. So there are only 23 voting members of the Senate, and 12 is a majority. That's the quorum.
If I may add, again, this is just an opinion, all of us has different opinions regarding the matter. Pero I think yung appreciation dapat talaga natin is we want the Senate which is operational, a functional Senate, We cannot have a functional Senate if some of the members will not be accessible in terms of passing their judgment through a vote. We're talking about impeachment trial where the sitting senator, sitting judge, senator judge, presence would be indispensable in determining determining the judgment by which one would have to arrive based on the evidence presented. So I think kailangan natin yung approach na yon to also be practical in order to establish our belief that the Senate is not just an institution sitting there to hear and to try and decide, but a functional Senate where the active members' presence are secured, a part of the deliberation, can actually arrive into a sound judgment because of their actual presence, by which these are the basis for them to pass on their judgment, either to acquit or to convict.
Doon po sa base number na 22, Kong Jinky, do you consider Senator Jinggoy as suspended already? Dahil siya po ay arrested na at nasa Sandigan Bayan?
Well, under the plunder law and the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, when the public officials are charged as such, they are suspended from becoming a member of the Senate. So kung suspended ka, how can you attend? Are you still a senator on that particular occasion if you are suspended from your official duty? I think the answer is clear, no? And to add to what Kong Sia said, no? Meron tayong mandato sa Konstitusyon. And that is to trial forthwith, no? And if we hold the contrary view, it means that the constitutional mandate will be hostage by the different situations of some senators. Ilayo at wag ilapit, no? Kung yung nagsisirculate sa social media, mangyari. Sabihin natin 8 or 9 will be having their cases in court, no? Masususpend as provided in the Plunder Law and the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. The required threshold is 16. So that will mean that it will paralyze the accountability mechanism. And we know, of course, that the Constitution is paramount. It must not be conditioned to the situation of our senators. This impeachment trial must proceed. The decision must be rendered, no? And the threshold must be fixed depending on the current situation of our Senate.
Kaugnay niyan.
Kayo, pwedeng magkaroon ng special session, baring Jerry, pag pinatawag ito ng Malacanang, ika nga yung dalawang kapulungan, hindi lamang po yung Senado, pati ang Kongreso. Kung may mga gustong ipatapos ang Pangulo, dahil wag natin kalimutan, next month ay ang kanyang State of the Nation address. At marami mga nakabinbin na mga mga panukalang batas na kailangan maaprubahan. Oo. Pero last week ay may mga pinag-work from home ang mga Senate employees dahil sa security threat. Kumusta ba ngayon? Na-check na ba 'yon? At saan ba nang gagaling yung threat diyan sa Senado, Senator Erwin?
Actually, paring Jerry, intelligence info ito, coming from the NBI. Alam naman natin, paring Jerry, tayo pare-pare nag-cover sa police beat. So, ang intelligence info ay ongoing ang checking yan at coordination ng NBI with the PNP, AFP para masiguro at magkatugma-tugma yung kanilang mga reports. So, yun yung nakuha namin last week from the NBI to make sure lang na safe ang mga empleyado ay pinag-work from home na lang muna ni Senate Pro Tempore Win
Gatchalian. Ito, Senator Erwin, si Senator Villanueva ay laman ngayon ng mga pahayagan at banner story pa ng mga pahayagan. Ang sabi niya, sila ay a-attend sa special session. Nakikita nyo na ba, gaya ng US-Iran war na tapos na, nakikita nyo na rin ba ang end nitong problema sa Senado?
Kami na nalangin, paring Jerry, na sana hindi lang si Senator Joel ang makaramdam ng ganyan, kundi lahat sila dyan sa minority. Hindi naman kailangang sumanib sa aming pwersa, bagkos ang kailangan lang namin ay pumasok sila para ay magkaroon tayo ng sesyon, matapos yung mga panukalang batas. So kami po nagpapasalamat in advance kay Senator Joel for sabi niya na mag-attend siya kung may special session. At sana pati yung iba na rin ay umattend na rin siguro para matapos, magampanan namin yung aming mga trabaho parang hello?
Oh, go ahead, Senator.
Paring Jerry, akala ko nawala.
Hindi,
yes, sir.
go ahead.
Sana para
so yung commitment...
magawa na namin ang aming mga trabaho, paring Jerry.
So this is in the President's hands, okay? What can a special session do? Everything that particular day. Because sa Cayetano block can refuse to also attend.
But we're already, currently we're 12 and by that time we'll be 13. So fate accompli na yon, Karen. No? Kumbaga, tapos na yung boxing, no? And I think, hopefully, that will be called kapag kailangan na talagang klaruhin itong nangyayari sa Senado.
Okay. So let's start.
And on that day, pwede na yan. Tapusin yung mga third reading, yung mga generals na naghihintay ng ilang linggo na, no, for their appointments at yung iba pang armed forces personnel natin, yung pag-sponsor ng National Feeding Program na dapat gagawin ko nung May 11, hindi natuloy kasi natanggal tayo bilang chairperson. Yung pag-constitute nung BICAM for the vouchers bill. We have a vouchers bill that will support our public school students na pwedeng lumipat sa mga private schools. The BICAM of that bill, meaning last step na to, has to be constituted again kasi nagkaroon ng leadership change. So, maraming mga kailangang buuin at gawin kapag nag-special session tayo.
Okay, but more than that, so I wanted to ask you first, Senator Alan Cayetano, his camp is now seeking for what they call an interim admin setup with the Gatchalian bloc, no, with the new Senate majority. And of course, you've turned it down. The bloc has turned it down. Why? What is questionable about that whole exercise?
Ano kasi yan, Karen, kapag... so firstly, this is really up to the Senate Secretariat and Senator Sherwin, no? Pero sa pagkakaalam ko, kapag sumang-ayon kayo sa joint custody, para kayo nag-joint custody, ina-acknowledge mo na pareho kayong magulang. Di ba? Pag may joint custody ng anak, pag sabi mo joint custody tayo, ibig sabihin pareho tayong magulang. Right now, sa pananaw po namin at sa pananaw ng marami pang mga ibang grupo and especially the other branches of government, ang tumatayo pong lehitimong grupo, yung grupo po namin. No? So, of course, on the ground, we will do our best to make it as smooth and easy for the Senate staff. Kasi syempre, ano yan, yung sweldo, yung pipirma ng mga
So sino pumipirma ngayon?
My understanding, it's Attorney Bantug, no?
Okay.
And as it should be. As it should be. Pero yan po, pinag-uusapan po nila yan. So,